Sup Shredders, my name is Logan aka Spiderhands and welcome to Immaculate Reviews, where today we're going to be checking out a track from an artist or artists named Mastermindz. And this is off their album Future Classics, and this track is called All Time High. So we're going to switch over to here on Spotify, listen to All Time High, and we're going to hear what we think. Oh, we got some, got a flute. Got some birds. We got some seagulls. Ooh, damn man, 808s for days, dude. I love those pitched kicks. Oh.
We don't need drugs, we just living off life. Life is a drug, we got used to the high. We don't need drugs,
shit, man, this hook is actually smooth.
I ain't hard to find, catch me in the Himalaya, Dalai Lama by my side, open up your third eye.
Wow, this guy can go, right? This guy's got a way with words, and it's so easy to listen to him as well. Like, he sounds like such a chill dude. The delivery is so seamless.
Fly high, sit back, watch your life from bird's eye. Fly high, sit back, watch your life from bird's eye.
Those like kind of like call and answer responses on either side of the headphone, like those whispered kind of stereo pan bits are an interesting touch, but I can roll with it. It's cool, man. Oh, the production in this, the amount of work in this in post is pretty up there. Yep, this is very creative. Open up your third eye. Now, are we talking like introspective meditation and stuff like that? Or are we talking drugs or both?
24/8 like Bryant. We don't need drugs, we just living off.
No, we're definitely not talking about drugs. That was a trick question. We were talking about living offline.
We don't need drugs, we just living off vibes. Woke up in the morning.
Wait, what? I misheard that, didn't he? What is he saying there? What's that?
We don't need drugs, we just living our vibes. Woke up in the morning.
Living our vibes. I apologize.
That's a trick, got me shrooming.
Oh, damn, man. What is this?
Blowing by you, got the whole crew. Mastermindz, dumb boys, plus our girls too. Get woke every way.
This is
the app, get my fix for the day.
This is so interesting, dude. There's been so much that's gone on in the space of like a minute and a half. We're nearly done. Doesn't that blow your mind? This is what music is like in 2020. Isn't there just so much going on in this like 1.5 minutes?
Shoot to the dome. Can't forget your reap with your soul, ayy. No need for Andy. That's a drug, I need more baggy. I'm so high, next to G.O.D. Where's my ego? R.I.P.
We don't need drugs, we just living off life. Life is a drug, we got used to the high. We don't need drugs, we just living off vibes.
It's like creepy. I don't know how to talk about what I'm listening to right now, but like I want to hear more of it. It's a really weird feeling, this.
Up in the morning on an all-time high.
Is it?
23:45 like Mike. Fly high. 24/8 like Bryant. 24/8 like Bryant.
Why are there seagulls? Oh, because you're flying high and it's birds, right? I get it. Apparently, I'm just really freaking slow today. All Time High, Mastermindz. Did we miss anything at the end? Because that was the end of the album. Like, this was like a 7-track album. This was Mastermindz. I need to listen to that a few more times. These reviews are based on like a first time listen, and it's kind of like, you know, when you see one of those pictures on like online on a website, and it's like, you see it now, but what if you zoom in another 100 times? You'll see all sorts of different things. It's basically this song. There's all these different elements that I have to respect and appreciate. I heard the lyrics. The lyrics are interesting and engaging, and I love them to pieces for different reasons. The main one being is that I think most people can vibe with what they're talking about. The music and the production, I mean, the composition is on point. There's so many different elements in there. Like, you had choices about like the vocal modulations. You had like a flute combined with Foley with like the birds flying high. I mean, that was a nice touch in the intro and the outro, kind of leading you in and out of that high, kind of looking into yourself and wondering what life is and stuff like that. Taking a deep breath in and then, you know, it's enjoying the moment. It's fascinating stuff. These guys aren't beginners by any means. You can tell these guys have been doing it for a while. I have a lot of respect for them immediately because it's basically, this is like just crack cocaine, man. This track is just crack cocaine. It's just there's all these little touches and all these little subtle changes, whilst not really removing that original sort of bum ba bum bum ba da ba dum. And then that sort of theme there that is repeated throughout on different instruments. You got those synths and you got that constant boom, 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 which would just sound killer through subs, dude. That'd be a lot of fun. It's nice to hear the kick, that the drums take a second fiddle to everything else for a change, because often when you listen to music, the drums just come in and they punch you in the face, right? Or they're like super low key, but they kind of keep everything together. Here, there was all these other kind of synths and plugins and in place, and maybe even like other acoustic sort of analog instruments. And both, I'm assuming there were two. I think I heard two different vocal tones. It might have been more. But both of them were incredibly competent with their delivery of what they were trying to say. I can't fault All Time High. And if the rest of Future Classics was like this, well, they are already they are going to be Future Classics. I doubt for a second that this. Well, you can see that. Like if you go down here, down in there, like underneath the area where they've released a whole bunch of stuff over the course of 2020, and that's stunning. It's been a crazy year, but it's great to see so many musicians being so productive with their time. It's a beautiful age for music, man. I don't know if there's anything else I missed from this. I always, whenever I have a review that's kind of a bit shorter, I think, man, was there anything else I could have put into this? But they managed to squeeze so much into 2.5 minutes. So this is one of the strongest, most interesting singles I've listened to in quite a while. And I have to be careful how I say that, because there's a lot of competition. Like, not competition, I mean, there's a lot of really good producers out there. There's a lot of really good rappers out there. But yeah, I feel I'm vibing with this one. And I honestly want to go, yeah, hear more of what Mastermind's got to say. So I'm going to wrap this up before I repeat myself. Thank you very much for watching this review of Mastermind's track, All Time High, from their album Future Classics. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Stay cool, stay safe. Please remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as you need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on. I'll catch you next review. Spider hands out.